or impossible for people to pay their bills. Law enforcement agencies are now reporting an increase in domestic violence as victims are constantly trapped in close quarters with their abusers. Q13's Olivia Lavoie spoke with officers and a survivor about what can be done to protect people at risk.
It's very scary, and just thinking about how much more stressful it would have been for me if I was still in that relationship with all of this going on.
Marquise Williams is a survivor of domestic violence who now embodies strength in every way. She's used her story as a powerful platform on her podcast to advocate and help others. She, like so many other survivors, knows that this time of quarantine is disastrous for victims.
The abuse was all-encompassing. I mean, physical, mental, emotional, sexual, financial, every form of abuse you can imagine. And it was every day. That was my life.
Marquise says isolation was a tool her abuser and so many others use for control. But COVID-19 has caused isolation on a whole other level for victims.
Anything that might have been an outlet for that victim or a little sort of escape from the abuse has pretty much all been taken away during the quarantine. So that's concerning because there's really no escape.
A concern law enforcement and domestic violence experts say is valid, especially as quarantine continues to be extended.
Hearing that message of stay safe, safe home can be really isolating and quite terrifying to people experiencing abuse.
Kelly says losing a job, money, and having less contact with people can significantly affect the prevalence of domestic violence.
As the amount of time that people are spending inside their home increases, simultaneously the options available to them are also decreasing. So that combination it really worries us.
Unfortunately, it seems there's good reason to be worried. Bellevue PD says they're already seeing a 14% increase in DV calls. Seattle police says they've seen a 21% increase. Other agencies haven't seen much of a reported difference yet, but are concerned of what's to come.
Some of our programs are saying they're experiencing an increase in calls, and a lot are saying they haven't seen that yet, but are preparing for it. And so it's really important to let folks know people are available.
While so many things are shut down right now, resources for domestic violence locally and nationally are still operating, and they're ready to help. If you can't safely make a call for help, tools like the 24-hour National Domestic Violence Hotline allows you to send a message or text. But perhaps the most important resource for those being abused is us, all of us, helping to break down the isolation by reaching out, letting them know we're here. Olivia Lavoie, Q13 News.
What chances